Hey guys! So I knew I'd be recording this video at some point, I just wasn't sure when. And since I'm coming to you from the past, I am waiting for the Hurricane Milton, and so I was like, well, this is as good a time as any to film this video. So, as many of you know, I love music so much with my heart, soul, mind, just the whole shebang. It's my first love. I've mentioned that in a video before if you've been watching me. And if not, welcome aboard. I hope you stay. I would love for you to subscribe, comment, like, do your thing here. All are welcome. Very all-inclusive group we have here. But I have always wanted to be in a band. It's been a dream of mine. And I always thought it was kind of like this out of reach, impossible dream, because I thought, how am I gonna get in a band? It's not like I'm hanging out with musicians all the time. Although I know a lot of musicians, but I'm not hanging out with them on a regular basis. And it's not like I had a drummer and a bassist and a guitarist. I'm like, oh yeah, perfect, let's just get together and make a band. So in my mind, I thought, I have no idea how I would even join a band. And so I kind of let the dream just fizzle out for years and years and years. And then not too long ago, actually this year, I thought, I really want to be in a rock band. I want to be a lead singer of a rock band, because that just sounds so fun. It's so cool, right? And I thought, well, we're living in a digital age. Surely there's a way to connect with other musicians online and make this happen. So I joined a Facebook group for people looking for musicians and bands. I joined a bunch of them. And in my mind, I was going to find a group that played more classic rock. The best example I can think of, what I was in my mind kind of going to go for, would be like Heart, the rock band Heart, who are just amazing. And I thought, I'll probably go that route, because I listen to all kinds of genres of music. But metal isn't something I listened to a lot prior to this experience I'm talking about. Well, as fate would have it, on one of the groups, there were some videos posted of some guys playing metal music, and they said they're looking for a vocalist. And I listened to their music, and I thought, oh my gosh, they're amazing. They're so good. And I started improvising in the privacy of my own home, my own melodies and lyrics over what they were playing. And it sounded really good. And I thought, okay, this isn't what I thought was gonna happen, but let's just give it a shot. And so I messaged the rhythm guitarist, and I told him I was interested, but I said, I know you're probably not looking for like a Disney princess type front woman for a metal band, because that's just not a thing, right? But he said, just send me a vocal sample. And I did, and then he wanted to do an in-person audition, and then that was all she wrote. And then I became lead singer of a band, and we're called Lockout, and we've been playing shows and defying expectations, because I don't look like a stereotypical metalhead, and they've given me a deeper appreciation for metal that I didn't have before. But it's melodic metal, classic metal. I personally don't want to do growls and screams, because my precious little vocal cords, I consider them sacred, and I don't want to damage them in any way. And that's just not my style. Like, doom metal is just not my thing. I'm very open-minded musically. I will listen to everything, but there's certain things that I've tried listening to, and it's just not my thing. So, but I love melodic metal. And so it's been really fun. And I know there aren't a lot of female singers in the metal community, so I thought, why don't I put out a video? And if you are part of that community, or that's something you're interested in, you like hearing clean singing, is what they call it, in music that normally has like screaming and growling, that's what I do, and that's what we do. But unfortunately, so this is the twist, our lead guitarist, who's just so super stinking phenomenal, is from Missouri, and so he was just down here going to school, and he's actually leaving here soon after the hurricane He's done doing his thing. He's kind of hunkering down here, or he is hunkering down here. And then he's leaving. He's going back. He's going back to Missouri. And we will be without a lead guitarist. And that sort of leaves us where we're either going to have to reinvent ourselves and find someone else or disband. I don't know. But for the time being, I've had this experience. And even if my journey ends here, like I said, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just so grateful that I got to live out one of my dreams. I got to check it off on my bucket list of being a lead singer of a band, and get to really rock out on stage and perform and have a ball and get to be around musicians and do my thing. I know I'll keep writing music because we were doing covers, and eventually we were hoping to evolve into original music, but I'm sitting on so much original music that I don't think it would be metal, so I might have to do my own solo projects because, I play acoustic guitar, so, and I love synth pop. There's my synthesizer back there. So I may end up doing like a side project of my own to figure out what to do with the music that I do have. But it was really cool, like I said, to defy expectations of what a lead singer of a metal band is or looks like. Because I think that should happen everywhere. I think you should do what speaks to you regardless of who has come before you doing that thing. If you don't look like them, sound like them, maybe that's not a bad thing, because who wants a copy and paste culture where we're all just sort of following each other and doing the same things, right? Don't we want to evolve and change and come up with new, inspiring, interesting ideas? And so that was my thought. It's like, okay, I may look more like a squeaky clean Disney princess, but rocking out. But hey, why isn't there room at the table for that too? But that's my experience. Without going into like too much detail, just wanted to kind of tell you guys that because it's something I've been doing for months and months now, and I've never shared it on my channel aside from little things here and there. While I'll say I'm in a band or I do music, I never really went into detail about it. So thank you guys for listening. Let me know, are you in a band? Are you a musician? How do you connect with other musicians? What are your thoughts on breaking stereotypes or breaking preconceived notions within music or anything really? And I appreciate to hear your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'll see you in the next one.